Hello, 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 everybody. It's Vicarian here again, and hopefully tonight we'll be finishing Final Fantasy 1. Let's get some audio going here. I've been looking forward to this. There we go. Let's turn it down just a smidge. There we go. Alright, so to recap where we were last time, we have completed 3 of the 4 shrines. The first, the second, and for some reason the 4th crystal have been have been lit up. I don't know why it's the 4th. You can't even get to the 3rd without getting the 4th, so... But... And of course our lovely party, Light the Knight, Punchy Master, Healbot the White Wizard, and Dr. Boom the Black Wizard. So, with everything we got from the Sunken Shrine, we were able to get the Rosetta Stone, which allowed us to understand Lufenian, which allowed us to give us the Chime, which gives us the item we need to enter the Mirage Tower. The Mirage Tower apparently being the gateway that the Lufenians created ages ago to allow us to get into the Sky Temple. I wonder if that snort also kicks your character out of the party for the rest of the fight, like it does in later games. Probably not, but worth a check. Oh, there's a bunch of treasure chests in the middle. $800 gil. My kitty came to say hello. Hello, kitty. How you doing? Let's see. Hopefully there's something good here. The Healing Helm. Money, money. The Vorpal Sword. That I'm liking. The Aegis Shield. And more money. So I was doing some thinking after last time. They made mention of the fact that, the Lufenians made mention of the fact that they descended from the Sky People. And the Sky People were this group that had naturally kind of attuned themselves to, the element of wind. And that got me thinking, is like, are there other... Is that kind of a universal concept in this world? Which, according to the wiki that I've read, this is World A. No idea why, but that's the name they gave it. Oh, here we go with the stones. Hopefully, nothing. So I started thinking about that for a while, and it was one of those things where it's like I was really kind of interested in, like, if, like, in the ancient times... Okay. Robot. Master, we have waited so long. Yes. But... But then you get into this idea of the fact that, like, there's all these other races that you kind of see where those affinities existed at one point. You have mermaids, which would be water affinity, a water affinity race, and then you have the gnomes that you encounter very early on. That would be the earth affinity. Which left me wondering just constantly, like, the thing I kept pondering over is I couldn't figure out who the fire affinity race would be. Because, I mean, there's not exactly anyone who lives around Mount Gould except for the sages, and none of them seem to be particularly attuned to fire. So I went down the list of, like, other races and whatnot that are in the game. To see if I could figure out, like, who else may actually be a elemental fire type race. Since we're not really given a lot of lore about Mount Gould, at least that I could find. The only thing I could really find was, hey, that's where the fire shrine is, and that's where the fire fiend ended up. So beyond that, there was nothing really. So what it came down to is, like, the only two races that I could think of that were possibly connected. I probably should go visit the top of this ring and see if there's anything worth noting there. Vampires. Again, continuing the great luck that the paralyzing and stone attacks never seem to target the wizards. We have so the two races it came down to for the fire things were the elves, who definitely don't seem to fit it. The Dark Elves, or the three, I guess it would be, the sub would also be the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves, which also do not seem to be a firm match for it. And then the only one that really seemed to work would be the Dragons. Despite the fact that they live nowhere near Mount Gould, they live in these little chain of islands in these underground caverns. Which really seems more like the fact that they're hiding from the world more than anything. So I'm wondering if the fact that they've kinda possibly at some point fled their homeland and ended up in that situation? I don't know, it makes me really kind of curious of the fact that, like, why the dragons ended up in this situation. Because it is really weird that, like, dragons of anything would just be living in these holes across a string of islands. Jeez, they have good initiative. Okay, let's... Or was that an ambush? That was an ambush, wasn't it? Would explain a lot. Let's get a poison out on him. Oh my god, a gaze that actually targeted one of the wizards. I mean, it didn't hit it, but they've never even targeted them before. Ever! This entire time I've been playing. Okay, so I don't think there's anything up here that's worth going after here. Let's get an antidote here for Punchy. And we'll head back down to go up to the next floor. And it's not like the dragons would have been driven out by the Fire Fiend, because the Fire Fiend wasn't even supposed to awaken for another 200 years. and only awoke early because we defeated the Lich. Blaze. So it's not like there would have been some reason that they would have been like, oh no, we have to leave because the fiend has driven us from our native volcano or something. It just wasn't the case. So in the end, it just comes down to the fact of why are the dragons living on this chain of islands in holes? And the only other implication I could possibly point to that they would be related to it is that the bonus dungeon for fire, I forgot what it's called specifically because they all have weird names, but like Earthshine Cave and Water Sparkle, or I don't know, stuff like that. But the fire bonus dungeon is actually right there on the chain of islands with the dragons. So, I mean, there's another... I mean, it's not foolproof evidence. It's not hardly evidence at all, really. It's just coincidence, possibly. But, I mean, if it's good enough for game theory... I think it's a firm enough argument to think that the dragons may have a connection to it. I'd have to go back and check because there's always like a representative of like someone guarding the shrine. And if I remember, it's like, it is a gnome in front of the earth one. It is a mermaid outside of the water one. So is there a dragon outside the door of... And then, of course, that would bring the question, is there a Lufenian outside the one to the air shrine? Or the air bonus dungeon? I guess we'll find out that once we kill Tiamat and get the little bonus cutscene where they show the shrine opening. And how would you know it's a Lufenian from just everybody else? I suppose just the clothes they wear, because the Lufenians have kind of funny outfits. That's a lot of were-tigers. No, don't run. Attack. How's everyone's health here? Pretty good. Healbot's probably the lowest, actually. I like how there's really just never been a reason to use, like, 80% of my Black Wizard's spells. Oh, this isn't going to do hardly anything to these guys. I know it. Yeah, it wasn't. I was hoping that Dr. Boom would get to cast before Healbot there, just because I knew that Diara wasn't going to be enough. Guardians. Well, this is new. We're getting to the point where we're having to fight the robots. Because according to the Lufenians, the Sky People created a bunch of advanced robots. Including, apparently, one of the bonus bosses, which would be Omega. It does 4 damage. Wow. Keep going down, see if we can find some treasure in a treasure room. Treasure room, treasure room. a little bit of healing out. I don't think we're going to need the extra. Yeah. More treasure! Money. And then we got more money. Thor's hammer. That's something. Hellhounds. Hellhounds with the ambush, even. So, the big thing with the, the big thing with the Mirage Tower is the fact that it's the whole thing is supposed to be constructed around using this ancient technology that the Sky People created. That is like super advanced, stuff that no one's ever seen before until the Sky People were driven from their homelands. Sunblade. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Actually, let's see what some of this stuff will get me, if anything, like in terms of improvements on my equipment here. Optimal! Yay, that's it. No, don't give him the power staff. Optimal? Force hammer. Optimal? That's it. So, like, the Vorpal sword? No good. Aegis shield? No good. Really? Dragon mail? None of these are good comparatively to, I mean, Aegis shield is at least identical. Yeah, that's not really... Dragon mail, flashing for dragon scales. It's equal to diamond armor. What was the other one we found? Yeah, the Vorpal sword. Yeah, no, the Vorpal sword's actually worse. That's surprisingly. I would have imagined the Vorpal sword to be like one of the better weapons in the game, but... I guess not. And it's fascinating to me, honestly, because it's one of those things that I don't remember from the last time playing this game. I don't remember all of this interesting kind of, like, set-down lore being in the game. Where you have this 1,000-year or so history of, like, what the fiends are supposed to... when they're supposed to wake up, and all this fallout that happened because of them that most people don't remember because, well, it was ages ago for them, but then it came down to the Luthenians who passed their memories down. And because of that, they're able to remember all of this history dating all the way back to when they were originally part of the Sky People. So they are living records of everything that has happened. So, our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. That's interesting. That would probably be the shining light we keep seeing references to everywhere. Because we've seen references several times now to a shooting star or a falling light or something along those lines in the falling to the west that ended up just northwest of Onrock, the town of Onrock. Ooh, different dragons. Sort of. Which I thought was the bonus boss Omega, but I might be wrong. We might actually want to go and check that out before we... Blue dragons. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to live through all of these attacks. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. Okay, so apparently I just came all this way because I didn't know I needed the warp cube. Well, shoot. I guess we have another errand to run. So I can't do it, huh? We took the warp cube to the west. Now we have to go find it. To the previous floor. No, I need to leave the dungeon entirely. Because essentially I have to find a go high-tech stick. I don't remember where I parked the airship. It's been a little while. There it is. So everything they said... Well, since we're here, let's... Oh yeah, I can't land right there. Yeah, Hellfire Chasm. Wait, isn't that a WoW dungeon? Oh! Interesting plot development. It's an elf guarding the door to the fire dungeon. That is interesting. My goodness. So supposedly this thing is supposed to be in up here somewhere? I'm guessing. They said to lake to the north, so let's see if we can go find it. Locate this warp cube. mildly irritated by the return of the essentially go getting a stick after you go halfway through a dungeon. Because I know for a fact there's going to be more dungeon in the Sky Fortress. It just... Okay, that changes things though, doesn't it? It apparently, which makes me wonder then if dragons, since you're starting to see dragons in the upper floors of the Mirage Tower, if dragons are connected... No, because are dragons sky people? Are Lufenians half dragons? Or are dragons just something else entirely? This is fascinating. The Waterfall Cavern, which has Matoya's music. Kiki! Are you one of the missing people that got turned into bats? Hasting yourself when you're the last one here against all four of us is not a good idea, man. You should have just thrown a punch. Okay, down there's nothing. Because that's another story thread that has not come back yet, which is the idea of the missing explorers from Lufenia that got turned into bats. Kiki? Kiki. Of course. Kiki indeed. You know, just in case. Because I know these things do this. Five different directions. Which one's the right one? Well, I assume the one with the bat in it. Die, King Mummy. Oh, never mind, they're all dead. Very little survives the Faraga. Kiki! Nope, that's not the right way at all. Back down south here. check down here. Oh, found a bat. It's a good sign, right? Kiki. So yeah, dragons might be just this entirely separate thing. There might be elemental anything. The elves, Ruthenians, mermaids, and gnomes would be the elemental races. Hey, we found a door! We found trouble. I always worry about these things, because instant death, especially if they outnumber you, it's like, That gaze spell's the one that does it. So let's do a little bit of future speculation here. Think about what's coming up next. Do we think we'll run into War Machine? The chances of it are astronomical, honestly. But it could technically happen. War Machine, for those who aren't as familiar with the original Final Fantasy game, is outside of the added to the later version super bosses, probably the most deadly and dangerous monster you can run into in the game. It also has like a 1 in, I want to say like 512 chance of like actually showing up as an encounter. A wizard staff. A ribbon. A lot of money. Dude, I have been waiting. Take this cube. Diamite. Flying Fortress, please. You obtain the Warp Cube. Oh yeah, but it was later Final Fantasy games that had all created crazy science fiction stuff. Buzzword. Ooh, a defender. Nope. Stop giving him the power staff. Well, he gets the wizard staff. I'm debating who should get the second ribbon. Because yeah, I want to give it to Punchy just simply because he does the most damage. And has like the lowest, of course. You know what? Screw it. Blow him up. Oh yeah, I don't have to do this anymore, do I? I just teleport out. Magic. Healbot. Exit. That is the one nice part about that now, is we just can hop out whenever we want instead of having to go walk through everything again. Actually, have I been to the Wind Shrine yet? I don't think so. Well, let's see, what is it? Wait, E and select. Lovely Castle on Rock. Cavern of Earth. Chaos Shrine. Cavern of Ice. Citadel Trials. Waterfall Cavern. Yeah, we have. Oh, that's right. It's the weird one that you actually have to canoe all the way to. I forgot that that one was wind and not, like, water. Because the water is the one that you have to go through the whirlpool to get to. Which is very weird. Okay, now... we can use a cottage really quick. Probably should have waited to do that until I got, like, right outside the Mirage tower, but oh well. Did I go too far? No. It's actually right above me. At least they made some of these floors pretty easy to get out of. It's like not like a huge confused maze. Can two wizards punch a unicorn to death? Yes! This is the worst floor. Just because there's no quick way to get through it. I think light has hit the HP cap too. There's the dude we're looking for. Back, here we go. At least we don't have to go all the way back for the chests this time. So we can take this little shortcut here. Because we're not going after the treasure. Boop, boop, boop. And this should be the one we need to get out of here. And then we get to try out the Sky Temple. Fight robots. And Tiamat. Freeze. Still think it's very interesting the fact that ice in the first game is considered the more powerful version of the elemental spells. Yep, there we go. Do, 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 do. There's apparently people up here. That's a surprise to me. Yeah, in all cases where you have the elemental spells, the fire, ice, and lightning, of the three in this game, fire and lightning always are... You get them before you get ice. Like, ice is always like at least a level higher. Which is interesting. Because I guess just trope-wise and just general thought-wise, a lot of people would assume like fire or lightning. Lightning is usually considered the most powerful one, and I never really understood why. Razor obtained from the chest. What's razor? Is it a sword? Cast blink when used, cast scourge when used. But is it better than the Sunblade? It is not. Defender is also not. Nothing as good as Sunblade. Hey, Evil Eye. What's up? What's up, bro? Checking up some rays up here? Good talking to you. Useless conversation. Who are all these knights? This place is supposed to have been abandoned like centuries ago. Are they robots? Are they like the Foot Clan in the original Ninja Turtles cartoon? The one from '89? Or '88? One of those? Anyway, the cartoon, the old one. Original, the first cartoon. They were like, Foot Clan were like people. They looked like people, but then they turned out to be robots because they didn't want to have violence against people on television in a kid's cartoon. Despite the fact that G.I. Joe was on the air. Come on, Black Knights. Oh, come on! So few steps and all of a sudden... I think we need a heal thrown out just for a little bit here, because it's... We've been taking a lot of hits without a lot of heals, so... Oh, wow. Poison the entire party-wide poison. Crazy. Alright, I think everyone gained a level there. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is where I came up. Duh. I got mixed up. I thought I'd gone further than I had. Deathbringer! Let me guess, it casts death when used. Maybe? Death Knight. Death Knights are just black knights that wear red. Didn't you know that? What? You thought black knights wore black? No. You wouldn't be able to differentiate them on the background of the NES then. Money! It's a little late in the game just to be throwing money at us, but okay. And a potion. Not even a high potion. It's always just like so quick. Hey, they gave me a tent, which is not usable in dungeons, but I'll take it. See, they are black knights who wear blue and wear shorts and t-shirts. Don't laugh at them. They're very serious. I was expecting a lot more robots up here, honestly. I also probably should have bought more ethers before coming in here. See, the treasure chests don't really need to give me like 2,000 gil when just the trash fights here are giving me 9,000 gil. Just saying. What do we get in here? 180 gil. You've got choking. And a spirit naga. What is a spirit naga? Other than a snake, I mean, I know what a naga is, but... Protect ring. Money. Healing helm. Yeah, I know it cost a raw instead of a gall on that one, but you know, it might work. I mean, 2 wizards were able to punch a unicorn to death last time. But Rush spell should work. Alright, we have explored all of this. Let's go up. It's the only direction we haven't explored. Which just sends us to the second floor. Which is another snowflake pattern. Which means we get to explore every single one of these different areas. And we don't even have shortcuts like we did when they did this in the fireplace. Diamond gloves. I already have those. I guess at this point there's not much in terms of, like, improvement in my equipment. Diamond shield? Ribbon. We have a third ribbon. So now everybody but Light can have a ribbon. And look pretty. It's cool to wear ribbons, dude. Everyone deserves to have a nice ribbon. Death Knight got his butt kicked by a couple of wizards. Black robe. White robe. Armor. Oh, so it's not even as good as the ruby armlet. Wow. I assume the black robe is the same, yeah. One less evasion. So this is how I could use these, I guess. Well, you know what? I've never done this before. Sure. Let's see how effective this is, and does it consume the item when it does? Or it's essentially just a free spell cast whenever you use it. Okay, let's check. Items. Healing Helm, 2. So far as I can tell, it's just a free spell cast. Oh, that's the way up. Don't want to go up yet. I want to finish exploring. Yes, make me fight more evil eyes. They're quick and easy. What is this? You obtain adamantite, which we can give to the dwarf. Not gnome. Why was I saying gnome earlier? I kept saying gnomes. Dwarves! Dwarves are the earth. Why was I saying gnomes? think I was thinking like the Mana series, where the Earth Elemental is represented by a gnome. But yeah, I don't know. No, weren't able to do it that time, were you guys? But now we can give it to the dwarf, who... I don't know what he's going to do with it, but we'll find out. I haven't hit with that thing yet. And I'll thank my lucky stars for it. Poison's just annoying. That's just money. Money I will just use to buy potions. Oh, don't give him the money, Gerald. Don't give him the money. He's just gonna spend it on potions. He's an adventurer, Margaret. He'll use it on potions. Yes, that's what they do. They need their potions, Margaret. Oh, it's just a waste. They'll just use them and then they'll need them again. It's just a waste. Just give him the money. Still nothing. Whoa! White Mage actually killed something all on their own. Well, this is interesting. From this observation window, you can look out at the entire world. Listen. The observation window looks out in the world. The four forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as mist converging in a single point. A point at the center of the four altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. Wait, what? Well, I guess it is the middle. Sort of. The Earth Shrine's a little too far close, but close enough. I did not notice the entire time that the shrines were... The Chaos Shrine was at the center of all four of them. That's what I get for not paying attention to the map. Analyzing Tiamat, no known weakness. Analyzing Tiamat, no known weakness. How about rocks? I mean, since it's wind, will chucking a rock at it work? More robots! What's up, guys? Is that all any of you have to say? Really? Your entire mainframe is working on just trying to figure a weakness to Tiamat out. And you have come up with nothing. Well, I'll tell you something that it is weak against. My swords. And Punchy's fists. Punchy will punch it to death. Not fist it to death, that sounds very wrong. Okay, let's wander back this way, see if there's anything here. You know, the design of the floors here made a lot more sense until I got to this one. Jeez. Shooting lasers at light over and over. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow! Money! Protect cloak. Clothes. Gold needle. What a weird assortment of treasure chests. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think those were possibly just like supposed to be indicating, I mean, you have money, a needle, some clothes, and a cloak for protection. I mean, I'm just speculating, but I think we just found like someone's final belongings. I mean, that's what it reads to me. I mean, otherwise, it just seems like a really weird assortment for this late in the game. Unless there's, like, a narrative purpose to it. Money. Potion. It's like a lot of money and then, like... fire hydras. Where the heck did you guys come from? Sure, let's use another one of those healing helms. Or not, because Dr. Boom says we're got places to be. And they just keep picking on Punchy. I mean, Light. Alright, never mind. Oh! Where does this take us? The 4th floor. An air elemental. First time we've run into them, but hey, guess who called the sprite appearance? This is where you have the chance of running into War Machine. As I said, it's a very low chance, and if we end up getting it, that's gonna be... quite frankly, it's gonna be amazing. I've never seen it. I think it's worse than 500 and something. I think it's a couple thousand, couple thou to get a fight with a War Machine. It's on the level of getting, like, maybe a shiny Pokemon? What the? Okay. Is this one of those mazes that are like you have to go through it like north, south, east, west type thing? Wonder, does this go back to the place I saw originally? Let's see here. Does this come down? And yeah, that takes me to there, so... I'm trying to think. What is... Hermes shoes. Well, 4 steps makes it go to... too far. Let's try just going 3 away from it. Is this... Whoa, hey! That was apparently a different one. Yay! We found Tiamat. Let's, heal up. Use regular potions for the rest. Ethers. Use the rest on the Black Wizard, because I'm not going to be able to get him full. Unless I have... Sort. Dry Ether! I should have just used that. Wow. Oh, I'll hold on to it. The Lich, Merilith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. I like how they're always so surprised when this happens. Wait, something's coming out of it? More the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn you in your eyes. But I thought you wind, not burn. Partera. First round, we'll just get things set up. Haste Punchy, because, was that going to be 28 hits? Flare. Ooh, poison. And that's it. Done. No more Tiamat. Tiamat was no match for Punchy. Now we purify. Wait, that fixed it? We weren't expecting that. It is! It's a Lufenian! I swear, it has to be. Elves have to be the fire elemental race. Or the fire aspected race. That's awesome! That actually makes it really cool. It's like, I finally put something together lore-wise. Yay! And of course, if we didn't catch that giant hint after all of this, it's the fact that the Chaos Shrine is the focal point of all of this stuff. Okay, so this is... that's where the Earth Shrine was. That's that town. Which means this is Mount Dwergar. What's up, dude? Look what I got for you. Can you make me a helmet or 3 pairs of sunglasses? Smith the Smith. Is this adamantite? Correct! I'll use it to make your finest sword you ever wield. I just want to change me fate. I think it's supposed to be Scottish. I think that's someone's interpretation of phonetically what Scottish sounds like. Dude! In my years, I've never crushed your finest sword. Go on, take her. She's yours. And then he speaks normally. You obtain Excalibur. Is it better than the sword? Yes. Alright. I think next is the only thing we have to do is go load up on the fanciest items we can afford with all this money they've been giving us.